till a little later on this morning, I'm going over to AJ6CL's Martin's house, help him take down the Christmas lights. He feels it's time, but I don't know if he needs to rush into that. And then I'm learning that the goats are back over on the side of the hill of the Reagan Library because it seemed to me Martin had mentioned to me if I'd help him go over there and we'd try and chase one down and bring it home. I don't know what he was going to do with that, but maybe lamb chops, you never know. And I've got a high school graduation to go to at 5 this afternoon, so I have a very busy day. Anyway, thanks for running the net. Sounds good.
Thank you, Bob, for joining us. The goats, they are life-saving potentially because they do clean up the grass and help mitigate the fire risk in a way. So leave them be if you can. All right, thank you very much, Bob. Next, got AB6ET Norm.
Hello, Victor and Annette. Norm AB6ET, Newbury Park, another murky day, but, just what we've come to expect. And I attended the meeting last night. It was very good and learned a few new things. And Keith presented a little more information about Field Day, and he sent out a great informational email today, so I'm sure he'll discuss that a little bit more. Finally, I just want to congratulate Bob on finally graduating high school. It's really, really great to hear that. So, Bob, enjoy your graduation tonight. Back to you, Victor, W2AYZ and the group AB6ET.
Thank you very much, AB6ET. That's good. Yeah. Hope Bob can enjoy the ceremony anyway. Next, can we get AJ6XB?
Hey, good morning, Victor and the net. Not too much here, just getting a few things done. I saw a news article maybe about a week ago that there's apparently some legislation being worked on to criminalize the use of those goats for clearing weeds. I won't comment further on that. I don't want to get in trouble, but apparently there is legislation to get rid of the goats. AJ6XB, back to net.
Okay, thank you, Leland. Just identify W2AY there, Victor. That's interesting. The goats are put there not by themselves. They are put there by people, but I don't understand why, but they would like it. It's very natural to feed the goats and to prevent, to mitigate fire risk. All right, let's see what's going on here. I got AKN6TXX, Stephanie, and next can we have N6XEW, Ed.
Hey, good morning, Victor and the net. It's Ed, N6XEW. Yeah, what I heard about the goats yesterday, wife and I were talking about it, was that, when they're there, evidently, there's a herder that has to be there the entire time, or a shepherd, whatever you want to call them, and they're in a travel trailer or whatever, and they get paid a flat rate, and they're looking, there was some noise and commotion about overtime pay and additional pay and this and that, and then the owners of the goats saying, well, that's going to price us right out of the market and make it too expensive. So that's what I've heard too. So lots of controversy going on in the goat world there. Anyways, I don't have much to report. I got a few things I'm doing today. I'm going to pull the generator out and get it ready and bring it over to Micro Field Day and test it out. So that's the plan. Back to you in the net. It's Ed, N6XEW.
All right, thank you very much, Ed, for running the net. Running the meeting yesterday as well. Hopefully, all things work out equipment-wise for the electrical setup over there for the field day. Next, can we have W6KME Keith running the field day setup and planning? Do we have mesh network, Arden mesh set up for this for the field day as well. Keith?
W6KME, good morning, Victor and the group. Don't have any plans for any mesh at the site. Certainly doesn't stop anybody from playing with it if they want. At this site or any of them. But I don't have plans for Seabark to do it. You mentioned the video. I do have the raw video from last night's Zoom meeting at the Seabark meeting. I could really use somebody to take over the job of editing those and putting them on YouTube for me. I haven't been up to that task since I was sick and just had so many things on my plate. I haven't relearned all the video editing software. I had a lot of skills that kind of went bye-bye. So if anyone's interested in doing that, talk to me. I had a great moment this morning when I realized that some time ago I ran out of gaff tape, and I remembered it's time for field day to order myself a couple of rolls. I know some people say duct tape fixes everything, some people say drywall screws fix everything, but people that know that gaff tape is the real deal. So that was that. I want to hear some from maybe anybody from V-Cars or V-Cart about whether we should try and plan an all-county host field day Zoom meeting or something. So if anyone's interested, let me know. Back to net, W6KME.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you, Keith. You know what? I wish I could spend some time on that. It's just I got a travel plan coming up. But yeah, the video editing, I have played with that sometime lately, mostly for drone videos that I took for Scout and everything. And when I am finishing up my project, maybe I can take up a few those videos and help you edit them. All right, let's plan it out. And for the field day, yeah, doing a great job, and hopefully, yeah, everything could go through, because I won't be there for the field day. I'll be actually traveling during the day, and interestingly, internationally. But okay, thank you very much, Keith, for running the field day. Let's see, I'm at the end of the list. Any more check-ins? Please come out.
Hotel Whiskey again.
Okay, I got you, K6HSW. Go ahead with comments.
I wanted to comment that today's Acorn has the write-up on our field day in it, so that's going to be very nice for us. So that's it.
Okay, thank you, Bob. I actually have a different version of the Acorn, but that must be done very well, and thanks to April QQW that put it out, I believe. All right, any more check-ins? Please come out.
AJ6CL.
AJ6CL, and I got you checked in, and next check-in, please.
Hey, Victor. Kilo Mike 6, Delta Mike Gary 2.
Okay, M6DMM, got you checked in, Gary, and let's see, let's go on. First, next check-in, please. CL, Martin, go ahead.
Hi, Victor. I'm one of those scoundrels that had a couple more of those cookies last night. Thanks to Andy, they were really good. Or thanks to his wife, anyway. AJ6CL, back to you, Victor.
All right, no problem, Martin. You know what? That's the purpose well served, I guess. The cookies, I guess. I missed it, and hopefully I'll get more some next time. Thank you, Martin, for joining us. And next, can we have KM60MN, Gary 2?
Yeah, good morning to the net, you, and to you, Victor. Yeah, great meeting last night. I'm always fascinated with how devoted ham radio operators can be to their craft. My Lord, there was so much involved in there, and building it and maintaining it, it's just impressive.
Oh, let's see. Reference to field day. Hey, Victor, you know what? If Keith is around, Whiskey 6 Kilo Mike Echo, permission to go direct.
Okay, go ahead, Gary.
Hey, Keith, you around? Kilo Mike at 6 Delta Mike here.
Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, you know what? I'm reading your email from last night. Hey, I'll go into the breach. You need an environmental director that I saw. That's a great title for somebody who gets rid of the garbage. Okay, I can take that on. Be advised that I may be at a different responsibility, probably about 3 p.m. Saturday on, but no problem taking care of the garbage and the trash. Another thing is, I'm still looking for people to be, sort of medics on site, but I think we've got that covered, and I can do that as well. So, nothing else that I have to report. Kilo Mike 6 Delta Mike, back to the net.
W6KM, be clear.
Okay, thank you. And you know what, Gary, too, I have a quick question for you. We are going to visit the Natural History Museum tomorrow. I know you are familiar with that. And the tips and what we can do. This is our field day for the Oxnard Buddhist Temple Dharma School. So are you going to as a group? Any tips and what must see? Yeah, Kilo Mike 6 Delta Mike here. You know, Victor, give me a little bit more information quickly. Exactly which museums are you going to go to? Is it just the natural history one, the science and industry one? Well, what are you going to do? What's your itinerary, sir? Back to you.
Oh, I mean, I'm not running the field trip, but it's just for us. I mean, a few kids. I mean, to visit. Okay, it's going to be the Natural History Museum, in LA. Not going to the Science Museum this time, but how about that? Okay, yeah, that's great because the Natural History Museum is the one that I worked in. What to recommend? They have quite a few individual exhibits that they specialize in. Gems, butterflies, dinosaurs, things like that. Boy, it really is something you gotta, kind of ask the kids what to look for. I recommend that you kind of specialize. You don't try to see it all in one day. There's just so much there. Personally, I think the kids would like the science or the technology museum. There's a lot more there that's kind of, I don't know, it's more appropriate for kids that are into, cell phones and whatnot. But yeah, the Natural History Museum, best thing to do is wander. Just go through it and see where the kids are and where their interest turns. Any other questions, sir? Okay, no problem, because it's our first time visiting the Natural History Museum. We have been to the Science Museum, but it's our Oxnard Buddhist Temple field day. Dharma School field day. So few kids, different ages. So the interest could be different from one to one, and let's see what will we discover there, and then come back to you for some sharing, maybe. All right, thank you very much, Gary. And any more thoughts before we go?
One more thought. I know it conflicts with field day, but let's see, Saturday of next week, a week from this Saturday, I should say, there will be a big star party at Griffith Observatory that partly I will be involved in. I recommend it if there's a good seeing condition, where we don't have clouds like this. It's really fun to be there. See if you can get there before the sun goes down. We will have telescopes that look at the sun, and you get to see a prominence or a sunspot. It's really cool. The other is that if you're a historical buff like me, you can look through the Zeiss telescope that was originally put there at Griffith Observatory way back in the day. The seeing on that scope is not as, it's a big refractor. It's not as good as the one that I have at home at 11-inch for a Celestron, but hey, it's something you can do. Anyway, it's going to be a great star party. I believe this is the first one that they have since COVID. So be there, be square if you get tired of doing radio. That's all I got. Kilo Mike 6, Delta Mike back to the net. Okay, thank you, Gary, for sharing, and hopefully the weather will clear up a little bit for the star party, because otherwise you're looking to the clouds. All right, thank you, and I'm at the end of the list. Any more check-ins?
Traffic.
Okay, we got a double. I believe there was David there, DLH, is that right?
It's me.
Okay, got you, W6 DLH. Is that W6? Let me see. I got you right, and then I can double. Please come back.
This is Kilo India 6, Bravo Tango Yankee, in and out.
Okay, I come back. I think I know it's from the KI6. Come back with the suffix.
Kilo India 6, Bravo Tango Yankee, name is Ryan, and no traffic in and out.
Of course. Got you, BTY, KI6 BTY, Ryan. Thank you. Got you checked in and out. Thank you very much. Any more check-ins? Please come out.
Kilo 6 Mike, Quebec Alpha, the other steward.
Okay, got you. Okay, 6MQA, the other steward. And got you checking. Any more check-ins? Please come out.
La calzada la levantaron para ampliarla más, fue cuando se quitaron ellos. Para el lado de la normal, creo que para allá desemboca toda esa agua, porque ya ves, corre de ambos lados, ahí por la calzada, toda el agua que baja de acá arriba, de la de Alcalde para abajo, y de allá arriba del otro lado, porque ahí se juntan las dos aguas, y creo que para allá desemboca, para ese lado de la normal. Y esos ayeres, y por eso tengo tanto recuerdo, muchos recuerdos bonitos de la ciudad de Guadalajara. Y pues ni modo, tuvimos que emigrar.
New permissions and new bank numbers for everything. So that's being a major headache. So back to you, K6MQA.
Comment.
So that Stuart, I am guessing that Union Bank has been bought up by U.S. Bank, if I'm guessing right.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Okay, the latest bank merger I heard is the Union Bank be bought up by U.S. Bank.
That is correct. And Union Bank bought up Santa Barbara Bank a long time ago, and everything stayed pretty much the same. It was very easy, but this one is very difficult, and I'm not really thinking that I might recommend U.S. Bank. We may change banks, but we'll see. K6MQA.
Okay, thank you very much. You know what, the deal I heard quite a while ago, and they are still going through the merger, things like that. But, let's see what will happen. I have a few friends involved in the deal, and hopefully they can survive that. But thank you very much, and I'm at the end of this. This is W2AYZ at control for the morning board net. Any more check-ins, any comments, information, questions, please come out.
comment.
Okay, comments, go ahead.
Tell me to go ahead.
Oh yes, K6MDU, sorry, I'm quick keying again. Go ahead.
Okay, just a piece of useless information. I had an email from my brother which included the information that he'd fled indoors because his patio temperature was 95. He's in England. It's all back to front at the moment. We're supposed to be cooking and he's supposed to be sitting under covers waiting for summer. K6MDU.
Wow, that's really warm. 95 translated into Celsius should be, that's 30? Almost 30 or something, but really warm. All right, thank you very much for sharing. MDU.
It's 35.
Comments, checking, please come up.
Kilo November 6, Yankee Papa, Hotel Dave, in and out.
Okay, I got it right. KN6YPH, David.
That was in and out for KN6YPH.
Okay, got you. KN6YPH, Dave. Got you checked in and out. Thank you very much. Any more checkings or question, comment, information, please come now. Okay, let's wrap it up today, and there's no more comments or checkings heard. It's time to close the net. Thank you all for checking in, and I hope to hear you again the next net at 0900 on Saturday morning. I want to thank KC6IJM and WD6EBY for the support and the use of the repeaters. This is W2AYZ Victor, and the repeaters are now returned to normal use. Thank you and have a great Friday. W2AYZ, clear.
Al cubano no le gusta la Cuba libre, don Roberto. Sepa Dios por qué no les gustará, pero no, yo para allá no. Mejor me iba al rancho de las burras, Jalisco, allí, pero en vez de... pero cada quien, ¿verdad? Se fueron a conocer a Cuba, pero quién sabe por qué no les gusta la Cuba libre. Porque está muy fuerte.